Welcome to Self Reliance Hypnotherapy, where each session is created to help you remember who you truly are, beyond the noise, the roles, and the old stories you've outgrown. This is your time to come back to yourself, to reconnect with the wholeness, the wisdom, and the inner peace that has always been with you. Each word, each breath is here to guide you home to that deeper part of you that already knows how to heal, how to release, and how to receive what's meant for you. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you can relax without distractions. Allow your body to settle and give yourself permission to simply be. Let's begin. This session is for anyone who finds themselves chasing love, overanalyzing texts, holding on to hope after silence, or settling for breadcrumbs while craving deep connection. If you've ever felt confused, unseen, or like you're too much or not enough, this recording is here to help you shift. Together we'll calm the nervous system, release the chase, and begin to remember what safe, steady, mutual love truly feels like. This isn't about fixing you. It's about remembering who you've always been, worthy, whole, and deeply lovable. Together, we'll gently retrain your nervous system to recognize love that feels safe, steady, and mutual. Let yourself relax, breathe, and receive. For best results, I recommend listening to this recording daily. You see, sometimes as old patterns begin to dissolve, your subconscious may question or even resist the new ideas being introduced, and that's completely normal. Just remember, you are always in complete control. I am simply your guide. If I say anything that doesn't fully align with your truth, feel free to adjust it in your mind in a way that resonates more deeply with you. Your presence here means more than you know. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for being part of this mission to awaken, heal, and uplift the collective. Now let's begin. Take a moment to gently close your eyes. Soften your breath and return to the truth that has always lived within you. You were born abundant. You were born whole. You were born worthy. There is nothing you must prove, fix, or chase in order to receive what is already aligned for you. The very fact that you desire more, whether it's peace, wealth, love, health, or joy, is evidence that it already exists within you. Take a breath in and exhale everything out. Begin settling into this present moment, this present awareness of your body, of your mind, of your energy. Whatever may be happening in the external world, this is your time to go inward, to return to the energy within you, the energy of love, of abundance, of peace, of joy. Even if it's been layered over with stress or worry, even if your mind has felt loud or scattered, that calm, steady presence within you has not gone anywhere. You don't need to chase it. You simply return to it. So take another deep breath in and make a conscious decision right now to let everything else go. Let yourself be supported by the ground beneath you. Let it hold you. Take another deep breath in and release. With every breath, allow yourself to soften. Soften your jaw. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Soften your shoulders. Let yourself melt into this moment. Allow yourself to let go completely. Imagine a gentle wave of light starting at the top of your head. It's warm, safe, familiar. It travels down your forehead, over your eyes, through your throat, down your shoulders and arms, through your chest and back, into your abdomen. Feel it expanding through your hips, your legs, all the way to the soles of your feet. This wave of light carries with it the remembrance of your worth, of your enoughness, of the love you were born into. Breathe in, breathe out. Begin to settle into stillness, into presence, into now. There's nothing you need to do, nothing to solve, nothing to fix, only to remember. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing your breath to be your anchor. If a thought arises, notice it and let it go. You don't need to follow it. You only need to return to this breath, to this body, to this now. This is not just a hypnosis recording. It's a remembering. Because deep within you, beneath the layers of trying, waiting, hoping, and doubting, you already know what it feels like to be whole, to be loved, not because of how you look or what you say, or who notices you, but simply because you exist. You were born with unconditional love woven into your very being. And while life may have taught you to chase it to earn it, to settle for breadcrumbs. Today, we begin to return home to something much truer. This is a space to awaken your nervous system, to begin retraining your mind, body, and spirit to recognize love that feels safe, steady, and mutual. So if you're tired of wondering why they don't text back, tired of feeling like you're always waiting to be chosen, let this be the beginning of something different. You don't have to chase love anymore. You only have to remember. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a path. This path is familiar. You've been walking it for a long time. And along the way, you've picked up so many things. Stories that were never yours to begin with. Expectations. Wounds. The heavy belief that you had to earn love or prove your worth. You see the emotional clutter lining the sides of the path. Old patterns, limiting beliefs, and the echoes of codependency. The ways you made yourself small to fit inside someone else's comfort. The times you silenced your truth to keep the peace. The moments you questioned your own value just to feel loved. You've carried heartbreak here too, the deep, aching kind. Maybe it was betrayal. Maybe someone left without explanation. Maybe their words didn't match their actions. Maybe they made you doubt your beauty, your worth, your place in their life. And it hurt so deeply that it shook the ground beneath your feet. Breathe into that pain now. You don't have to run from it, but you no longer have to carry it. Their betrayal was never about your worth. It was about their capacity, their ability or inability to meet you where you stood. It wasn't that you were too much. It wasn't even that you weren't enough. It was simply not aligned. You did not fail. You opened your heart. You trusted. You loved. And now your soul is gently calling you back to yourself. As you walk this path, begin to lay it all down. The questions, the shame, the swirls of what if and why. Lay it all down, one heavy thought at a time. And as you do, the path ahead begins to clear. You'll soon feel space where there was once only confusion. You feel breath return where there once was pressure. A soft voice rises within you, the voice of your truth. And it says, you are still whole. You are still worthy. And you are allowed to begin again. You no longer have to carry anything that doesn't serve your becoming. You no longer have to chase love, approval, or safety. You already are love. With each step, you reclaim the pieces of you once gave away. You come home to your body, your wisdom, your power, your light. This is your path now. It is sacred, and you are not walking alone. You may have been told that closure is something you get from another person. That if you could just understand what happened, what you did wrong, what they were thinking, then maybe you could finally move on. But here's the truth. Closure doesn't come from them. It comes from you. It comes from the moment you decide to stop giving your power away to someone who already walked away. You don't need their permission to heal. You don't need their validation to move forward. You don't need to make sense of every mixed message, every contradiction, every disappearing act. That spiral of self-blame, of trying to be chosen, of waiting for an apology or explanation, it only keeps you stuck in the pain. Closure isn't about understanding what happened. It's about remembering who you are now. And who you are is someone worthy of peace. So take a breath and give yourself permission to stop searching, to stop fixing, to stop hoping they'll come back and make it all make sense. Let the story be incomplete. Let the ending be messy. And come home to what really matters. Your energy, your joy, your peace, your life. What you focus on now is sacred. You have the power to redirect your thoughts toward what you want to create. Center yourself in the present. Align your energy with balance, with freedom, with wholeness. This is your closure, right here, right now. Allow yourself to linger in this space just a little longer. This space where clarity lives, where peace is no longer something you chase, but something you now remember. You've walked through the heaviness. You've laid down what no longer serves you. You've honored your grief. And you've reclaimed your power. Let all of that settle into your body now as truth, as ease, as home. When you're ready, begin to return to the present moment. Take a deep, nourishing breath in and exhale slowly. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Feel your body supported beneath you, held by the earth, held by your own becoming. As you come back into the room, carry this knowing with you. You are not waiting to be chosen. You are not a question mark. You are not the supporting role in someone else's story. You are love. You are light. And you are enough right now. And as you rise, may you carry this remembrance into everything you do. Thank you for spending this time with me and for choosing yourself. If this recording supports or uplifts you in any way, we'd be so grateful if you take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Doing so not only allows us to continue creating these recordings, but it also helps the algorithm share this work with others who may truly need it right now. You can find more resources and custom sessions at our website, selfreliancehypnotherapy.com. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. You are worthy. You are loved. You are home.